Hello and welcome to Cricket with Mr. D. Time for the match number 8 of this SA20. Pretoria Capitals on the toss decided to bat first. Two openers already out there in the middle. Will Smith and Bryce Person. Right in at bat at 24 years of age, Will Smith. And his partner is Bryce Person. Left on at bat at 24 years of age. And it is Trent Boult who will bowl the first ball of this match number 8 for the MI Cape Town. Left arm fast in, 36 years of age. So everyone is getting ready for this match number 8. Both of these two teams, they are waiting for their first win in this SA20. And this is the time for them to get their first one. But they're saying hello and welcome from Mr. D here on Cricket with Mr. D. Match number 8 to get underway. It's the Pretoria Capitals on the toss, and they have decided to bat first in this match. There's the confirmation. Will Smith on strike with Fuller. Okay, almost going to the stump. Wonderful start by Trent Boult. Perfect Yorker length delivery from Boult. Playing 11 for the MI Cape Town in this match. Rashid, the captain, to lead the side. Van der Dussen, Rickelton, Reeza, Hendricks is there. Pooran is there as well. Jason Smith with Trent, Pretorius, Jacques, Linde, Corbin, Bosch with Kagiso, Rabada, and Trent Boult, the final man. Change of lane onto his middle stump, goes towards mid-on. No chance for run, another dot ball. For the Pretoria Capitals, this is their playing 11. Kaber is the captain to lead the side. Bryce Person with Will Smith from England. Jacques from West Indies. Brevis with corner. And then they have Sheriff from Rutherford. Dwaine Lube with Lizard Williams. And then they have Tiaan Mills from England and Ngidi as well. Decided to bat first with Fuller. Goes towards Rashid Khan at mid-off. No chance for run. Dot ball. Getting towards Kaber. Still no chance for run. Straight to the fielder. Need to wait to get off the mark there, Will Smith. Both the teams, yes, they are very much desperate to get their first point. Cape Town and Pretoria Capitals right at the bottom of that points table. Good to see Pretorius on that last match of this day against Sunrisers Eastern Cape. And they are the number 4th side at this moment, the Royals. Cape Town and the Pretoria Capitals playing their 3rd match. And now they're looking for a win. Capitals. Dot ball one more time. Still no run in this first over yet. There is one slip in placed. 5 dot balls from Trent Boult. Hitting on the up. And this time going through the deep cover. And that should run away to the fence. First boundary. And finally, Will Smith is up the mark with a boundary. 4 rounds from the first over of Trent Boult. 4 for no loss. Time for Kagiso Rabada to bowl his first one. Right and fast from South Africa. Here comes Rabada. Left-hander on strike, shot of a length, bit up pitch, didn't carry. There's also a sleeping place for the left-hander person. There's a head-to-head scenario between these two. Last 6 matches between these two. 3 wins for the MI Cape Town, 3 for the Pretoria Capitals. So absolutely nothing between these two if we talk about that head-to-head scenario. Oh, that's a wonderful delivery, and that got a nick. Rabada strikes. Perfect start for the MI Cape Town. It's Kagiso Rabada strikes for the Cape Town, and the Pretoria Capitals now have lost their first one. Second ball down for Bryce Person. There's a wonderful line on the length from Rabada just outside the off stump and got some nick. Good catch taken by Rickelton behind the stump. 4 for 1 after the 8 deliveries for the Pretoria Capitals. Everyone is supporting MI Cape Town in this match here on Cricket with Mr. D. Okay, now it's time for West Indian top order batter, Jacques, joining in at number 3 for the Capitals. White ball captain for the West Indian side, playing for the Pretoria Capitals in this tournament. Not a good start for the Capitals. 4 runs on the card, lost a wicket after 8 deliveries. Good start by Rabada. Shot of a length outside the off stump. Wonderful looking back-footed punch. Good save as well, but they will take a single off the mark from the first ball. Jacques. First run in this over as well. Got a boundary the last ball of the previous over. Will Smith now on strike against the Katie. Now one slip in placed for the right-hander. Shot of a length, almost the second one. Bit late to react to that. Shot of a length outside the off stump. Wanted to play that cut shot, but over his bat, just enough. Okay. Just a single run from the first 4 in this over. Coming down the track, wanted to pierce the gap. One more dot ball. Pressure is building on Pretoria Capitals. They wanted to get a flying start, but couldn't get yet. Last ball of this over. And they will take a quick single. Successful start for KG. Just 2 singles and a wicket in this over. 6 for 1 after the second over. Wonderful start by MI Cape Town. Just 6 runs from the first 2 overs, and also have lost a wicket, Capitals, so not a good start. Here comes Trent Boult to bowl his second over. Fuller length, good looking Kaber drive. This time Smith will get a boundary. Not a good challenge to bowl. And Will Smith has punished that for a boundary. Second boundary in this match for the Capitals. That's the timer. Just 4.1 seconds to reach the boundary. Going for the bigger one, and will go for a maximum. After being hit for a boundary in the first ball, Trent Boult tried for the shorter delivery. And Will Smith has punished that over the deep backward square leg into the stand. First maximum of this match. From the first 2. Now we'll take a single. Good start in this over. 11 runs from the first 3 for Will Smith. 17 for 1 now after 15 deliveries. 6.8 now the run rate. Wonderful. This is absolutely wonderful timing from Shehob, and also has found the gap for a boundary. He gets his first boundary as well. Second one in this over. Pressure on Trent Boult. Now bit fuller. Well outside the off stump. Couldn't reach to the ball. Fair delivery, says the on-field umpire. 137 k is the last one. Good over for the Capitals. 15 from the first 5. Back-footed punch goes towards deep third man. Good save at the boundary line, and good running in between the wicket as well. Couple of runs from that final ball. Good over, very good over for the Capitals. 17 runs, including the couple of boundaries and the 6. 23 for 1 after the third. Just 1 wicket is down. That's the wicket of Bryce Person. Second ball down for him. Rabada, the man who got the success. But in that last over, they got 17 runs, the Capitals. A good comeback. KG will continue. Good looking Kaber drive. Good save by Rashid Khan as well. They will take a single. Good Partnership was started for the Capitals, 20 from 11 balls. So coming in quick time as well. Powerful shot. This time Shea Hope gets a 6. Over the dip square leg. Wonderful hit. Lens ball punished for a maximum. Second 6 in this match for the Capitals. Pull away. There's protection at the deep backward square leg, just a single. 14 from 6 balls for Shea Hope, 17 from 13 balls for Will Smith. And he has 27 runs. Second wicket partnership coming up from just 13. Slow ball, fuller lane, good looking cover drive, but straight to the cover. Half stop by the cover fielder, good backup as well, so no chance for a run, dot ball. There's the playing 11 for the MA Cape Town. Rashid Khan, the captain. If you missed out the playing 11, you can check out on your screen. Rashid Khan, the captain, Van der Dussen, Rickelton. Hendricks is there, Nicholas Pooran, Jesse Smith. Pretorius, Linde with Corbin, Bosch, KG, and Trent Boult, the final man. Changes in the fielding position for Will Smith. He's on 17 from 14, strike rate of 121 now. There's one slip in place for the right-hander, Will Smith. Short ball, wanted to play that uppercut but couldn't reach to the ball. And umpire says that's a wide, the square leg umpire, and one bounce to the over as well. That's the first run from the extras. This tie pad goes towards leg side. He wants the second run and he will get back for the second run. Good running in between the wicket as well. So 2 more runs to the total. Score now moves on to 34. 30 runs partnership between these two from just 15 deliveries. Now things are looking good for the Capitals. Just 1 wicket down within the first 4. 1 delivery remaining. Changes in the fielding position after that couple for Will Smith. Now no slip in place for him. Wanted to clear that mid off, but good save by Rashid Khan. Just a single. Still, it's a good over. 12 from the second over of KG, 35 for 1 after the 4th. Last 2 overs were a good one for the Capitals. 17 from the 3rd, now 12 from the 4th. 29 runs in the last 2 overs. But they're saying it's time for bowling change. Time for some spin. Linde will bowl his first. Left arm orthodox. First ball bit fuller. Goes towards the bowler. No chance for run. .35 for 1 now. Capitals. This time wanted to play that slog, so he missed out the shot inside part of the bat. Good save by Trent Boult at the deep fine leg. They should come back for the second run. Here comes Linde. Wanted to go big, way too high, and will be taken at the long on. Bowling change has worked for the MI Cape Town. There's Linde strikes. Gets the second opener back for the Pretoria Capitals. 22 from 19 for the young man Will Smith departs after getting 2 boundaries under 6. 37 for 2 for the Capitals. Esterhuizen joins in at number 4. Right-handed batter for the Capitals. So success in the very first over for Linde. Both the openers are back to the pavilion for the Capitals at this moment. Second ball dart for Person, 22 for Will Smith, and he goes down in the previous ball. Now corner on strike. Bit flight up. Wonderful delivery from Linde, half-footed uphill. Not out, says the on-field umpire. Question is, was there a pad involved first or not? No review. In fact, they have taken the review. First time it was looking a casual appeal from Cape Town. Now they have decided to go for the review because they think it was pat first. On-field decision was not out. That's the first thing to remember. Good flight from Linde. There was some bat involved, but the question is, was that hitting the boot first, because it was a fuller length close to the boots. Still waiting. Here's the front on vision one more time. Ball was close to the boots, but I think that was a bad first. Maybe the third umpire will try with the ultra edge. This screen will give much better idea, I think. I think that is clearly hitting the bat. On-field decision was not out as well. Let's see if the third umpire is convinced with that or not. Still waiting for the confirmation from the third umpire. Decision is pending. There's the ultra edge and there was a spike, but on the left hand side the screen says that is nothing. Ball was in the air. I think that should be not out. Yes, there was a spike, but when that spike was coming, the ball was in the air. So no question of hitting the pads of the boots, and the third umpire is convinced enough that he has decided to give that not out. So Cape Town have lost their first review. Yes, there was a bit spike, but the left-hand side view says that there's nothing hitting the boots because the ball was in the air at the time when the spike was seeing. With Fuller goes to the bowler, no chance for run, one more dot ball. Just 2 runs and a wicket from the first 5 in this over. Good start by Jacques Linde. Successful start by him. One last ball to go. The shot third man, shot fine leg, mid on. Shot mid off as well. Kaber point for the newcomer. Back over length, back for the defense. Dot ball to finish. Fantastic start by Jacques Linde. First over, 2 runs and a wicket. Then 7 for 2 after the 5th. The Pretoria Capitals. The stats says absolutely nothing to differentiate these two. Last 6 matches, 3 win goes to the Cape Town and 3 for the Capitals. So this stat should be changed after this match. One team will take the lead for sure. Bowling change. Corbin Bosch will bowl his first one. Replacing KG. Shea Hope is the man on strike to face him. Shot of leg, good in swing as well. Goes to a shot, fine leg to take a single. Trent ball was there. Moves on to 15 from 7. More than 200 strike it for this West Indian top order batter. Just 1 dot ball, 3 singles, 1 double, 1 boundary and 1 6. There's one slip in place for the newcomer. Wonderful yoga. Well played at the end. Dot ball appeal from Rickelton behind the stump. Nothing from the on-field umpire. Good looking cover drive, but what a take. Fantastic. From the cover fielder. Onto his left side and takes a blinder. It was into the slot and the corner wanted to play that cover drive, but hitting on the up. Wonderfully taken by the fielder at the cover. Fifth ball dark, second batter for the Capitals goes down for nothing in this match. 2 wickets in quick down are falling down 38 for 3. Success for George Linde, success for Corbin Bosch. 2 wickets in 2 overs. And here comes one Luus in at number 5. Left-handed batter. Wonderful catch by Reeza Dussen. Takes a wonderfully diving foot. That was a blinder, to be honest. Onto his left. Here comes Corbin Bosch. Onto his pads, flicked away. Good save. I think that was Van der Dussen once again. Yes, he is. He's everywhere. Good save. Just 1 run in this over and a wicket. Fantastic start by Corbin Bosch. Down the leg side, should be a wide, I think. Yes, it is. Number 2nd run from the extras. Straight to the fielder. One more time. It's a dot ball. Final over of the power play is ongoing. 2 wickets in 2 overs. Definitely put the pressure back on Pretoria Capitals. Last ball of this power play. There's the one slip in placed. Back for the defense. 2 runs and a wicket from the first over of Corbin Bosch. After the power play, 39 for 3. The Capitals. 2 ducks already for the Capitals. Second ball duck for Bryce Person. And 5th ball duck for Connor. Will Smith was looking good, 22 from 19, but goes down in the second last over. That is a good wicket to take for the MI Cape Town. Shahab still out there in the middle. He's on 15 from 7 deliveries. And here's a George Linde will continue. Right, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. You are new here on Cricket with Mr. D. Thanks for joining. And yes, you're most welcome to join this channel by hitting that subscribe button. Bit fuller. Shahab goes towards the Kaber to take a single. And also you are most welcome to join in the chat box if you want to. Like to know your name, where you're watching this live stream as well. When Lube on strike, 3rd ball for him, no run yet. George Linde 3 runs and a wicket from the first 7 balls he bowled so far. So far 3 boundaries only within the power play. 3 wickets are down. That's the good news for the MI Cape Town. Onto his back foot, goes towards deep backward point, misfield, and that is a boundary. Should have been just a couple, but misfield from Nicholas Pooran at the deep backward point. And that's the first boundary for Lube. Good fighter, good looking straight right. There's long on, good save this time at the long on boundary. Just a single. Shahab back on strike. He's on 16 from 8, exactly 200 the strike rate for the right-hander. Onto his pads, flicked away towards square leg, and he's coming back for the second run. Good running, good placement as well between the 2 fielders at the deep. Plenty of chance to get back for the second run. Now going towards cover. Bit fuller length from George Linde. There is protection at the deep cover as well, so just a single. Run rate right now just over 7 runs per over. With the current rate, the Capitals can go to 140. 9 runs per over will give them 167, and then 10 runs per over will give them 180. They need something around 170, I believe. Last ball of this over. Now Lube goes towards long on to take a single. Good over for the Capitals. 10 runs from the second over of George Linde. 49 for 3 after the 7th. Four bowlers have been used by Rashid Khan so far. Yet to bowl Rashid Khan. Wicket for KG, wicket for Linde, and wicket for Corbin Bosch. 2 ducks already from the Pretoria Capitals. That's not good to see. Just was talking about him, and he's ready to bowl his first one. The captain Rashid Khan, the 5th bowling option, right arm leg spinner from Afghanistan. 27 years of age these days. His back foot goes towards leg side, takes a single. Up on strike. Hope wanted to scoop that ball leading edge, but has fallen safely. Risky shot from Hope. Rising smile for Rashid Khan as well. That was very lucky escape for Hope. Premeditated shot, but hasn't worked. Victor towards leg side. Only be a single. With his back foot this time, Hope. Victor towards leg side for a single. One more run to the total. 50 up already for the Capitals, 53 for 3 now. We're into the 8th over run rate now, just under 7 runs per over. Lube goes big, and big enough to clear that long on fielder. That was just a gift from Rashid Khan, and has punished by Lube. He gets his first 6, and number 3rd for the Pretoria Capitals brings up the 21 runs partnership between these two as well. (76m6). Now flicked away to a stiff in leg, but there's shot filing to stop that. Just a single. 11 runs from the first over of Rashid Khan. Expensive start by the captain. 60 for 3 after the 8th, the Capitals. Definitely that was a good hit from Lube in the previous over. Got a 6. Good over for the Capitals. 5 singles and a 6. And it's time for a bowling change from MI Cape Town. Linde has been replaced by Corbin Bosch. It is second over, first over, just 2 runs and a wicket. Run rate now 7.5. With the current rate, they can go to 150. They need 10 runs per over to get to 180. 9 runs per over will give them 168. 7 wickets in hand, so still long way to go for the Pretoria Capitals. Going towards deep backward point and into the gap as well. Gets a boundary. Bit with an offer from Corbin Bosch. And has cleared the infield and has found the gap for a boundary. First ball boundary in this over for one Linde. Number 5th boundary for the Capitals. 19 from 11 for Linde. 170 plus strike. That's a wonderful comeback delivery. Ain't about swing as well. Down the leg side should be a wide this time. Yes, no problem for the on-field umpire to make that decision. Number 3rd runs from the extras. Now 67% of our viewers supporting the Cape Town, 33% for Pretoria Capitals. Jacques into the 20s, 21 from 12. And one Linde also into the 20s, 20 from 13. Good partnership between these two. Left and right hand combination. 28 from 18 balls in this 4th wicket partnership for the Capitals. Cut away, gets leading edge. And over the short Snyman and into the gap. Sixth boundary for the Capitals. Now it's Jacques who gets the boundary. Brings up the 32 runs partnership between these two as well. Short ball, not in control, but still will get the single. One more good over so far for the Capitals. 11 runs from the first 5 in this 9th. 71 for 3. Just one ball to go in this over. A couple of boundaries. Coming from around the wicket to the left-hander, full toss, not a good line, that should be a boundary. That is just easy picking for the left-hander. 3rd boundary in this over, 15 of this 9th. Very good over for the Capitals, 75 for 3. And it's also the time for the timeout, says the on-field umpire. Shehope 26 from 14. And one Lube also 24 from 14. Good looking partnership for that. Pretoria Capitals 37 from 21 balls in this fourth wicket. Last over from Corbin Bosch was expensive. 15 with 3 boundaries. Rashid Khan will continue. Was also expensive in his first over. Has given away 11 runs in that first over he bowled. Now Hope on strike. First ball goes towards leg side. And takes a single. $76 for 3 now. Now the run rate is 8.29. Good comeback by the Capitals after losing 3 quick wickets. Picked away a bit up pitch, but will fall safely. There is protection at the deep. Just a single. That is the number 20 singles taken by the Capitals so far. That's the googly. Goes towards the mid-on. No chance for run. Dot ball. Dot ball number 23rd. As we're into the 10th over of this first innings. Shehope goes big, and that's a clean hitting over the line. Number 46 of this match. Not the biggest of the sixes, but still enough to clear the distance. 4-6 for the Pretoria Capitals also brings up the 40 runs partnership between these two. 45 now. 74 meter 6. Oh, good looking cover drive for a single. Good running. They have taken 3. One more good over for the Capitals. 12 runs from the 10th over, halfway stage. 87 for 3. The Pretoria Capitals. 49 runs between these two. From just 27. Two good overs, 27 runs in the last 2 overs. That's the timeline. Look at that. 2 sixes, 3 boundaries in the last 14 deliveries. And Corbin Bosch has been replaced by George Linde. Fuller goes towards long on. Just a single. 50 runs partnership coming up with that single as well. This is wonderful comeback. Still a long way to go. Just a halfway stage for the Capitals with the bat. There's the confirmation. 28 balls, 50 runs partnership in this fourth wicket. Onto his back foot. Half stop by the Kaber fielder. They will take a single. Hope moves on to 35 from 19. 29 from 70 for one Linde. This has been a wonderful partnership.
Super.
More than 180 strike rate for Shea Hope. Oh, that's a wonderful spin onto his back foot, but has followed him as well. So, dot ball. Number 24th dot balls, including the last one played by the Capitals batters so far. Goes towards deep square leg. Good save by the fielder. No chance for the second run, just a single. Luus goes for a bigger one and has found the distance as well. Wonderful way to finish this over number 11th. 5th, 6th for the Pretoria Capitals. 10 from the 11th, 97 for 3. .59 runs stand from 33 balls. This has been a wonderful partnership between these two. .97 for 3. And Rashid Khan will continue. 3 runs in the last over. Single.
Super.
Huge appeal, umpire is on moved. Just a single run from the first 3 balls. This time will be just a single.
Single is taken. Dwaine Love is now on strike, 1 run. Four runs from this over. It's 101 for 3. Bowling change, Dwaine Pretorius is the new bowler.
That's all. Dwaine Pretorius to Dwaine Love, 1 run. Dwaine Love is facing 2 runs. Dwaine Pretorius to Dwaine Love, single is taken.
Dwaine Pretorius to Shy Hope, more runs. It's a boundary.
Dwaine Pretorius is ready to bowl to Shy Hope, it's a 4. Shy Hope is now on strike, single is taken.
Shy Hope is now on strike, only a single. Dwaine Pretorius is ready to bowl to Wihan Love, only a single. Dwaine Pretorius to Shy Hope, only a single.
After 13 overs, Pretoria Capitals 111 for 3.
Rashid Khan is ready to bowl to Shy Hope, 1 run.
Wihan Love is facing, it's a 4.
Rashid Khan to Wihan Love, that's a single. Rashid Khan is ready to bowl to Shy Hope, it's a dot. Shy Hope is facing, it's a dot.
Rashid Khan is ready to bowl to Shy Hope, that's a dot ball. After 14 overs, Pretoria Capitals 117 for 3.
Trent Boult is back again, left arm fast seam. That's all.
Wyhan Love is now on strike, that's a 6.
Super!
Wyhan Love is now on strike. It's a 4.
Trent Boult is ready to bowl to Wyhan Love. More runs. It's a boundary. Trent Boult is ready to bowl to Wyhan Love. Single is taken.
Trent Boult to Shea I Hope. Good ball. That's out. Caught. Shea I Hope is gone. Next man, Dewald Brevis, in at number 6, 22 years of age.
That's all.
Dewald Brevis is facing 1 run. Wyhan Love is now on strike, 1 run. It's 12844 Pretoria Capitals. Kagiso Rabada is back again, right arm fast seam.
That's all. Kagiso Rabada is ready to bowl to Dwine low. That goes to the fence for a boundary.
Kagiso Rabada is ready to bowl to Dwine Love, another couple of runs.
Wonderful lock from Linde into the 60s now, 60 from 35 balls. And then 170 strike it with 2 6s, 7 boundaries as well. KG into his third over. 134 for 4. Sorry about that. 8.7 for the run rate. We're into the 16th over. Wanted to play that big shot way too high, and it's taken wonderfully. What a catch. KG strikes, and it's a big wicket to take for the MI Cape Town. After playing a wonderful knock of 60, Linde goes down. 16 singles, 2 doubles, 1 triple, 7 boundary and 2 6s. He has to go back to the pavilion. 134 for 5 for the Pretoria Capitals. Second wicket for Kagiso Rabada. Sharfan Rutherford joins it at number 7, and from West Indies. So 2 wickets in Quicktown are falling down for the Capitals. Fourth ball in the previous over, now third ball in this over. So last 6 balls, 2 wickets are down for 8 runs. Like I said, batters are back to the pavilion for the Pretoria Capitals now. Rabada to Rutherford. For the length without the Dobstrom goes towards point. Takes a single off the mark from the first ball. Rutherford. Wonderful catch from Reeza Hendricks. Short of a length outside the off stump. Finds the fielder, no chance for run, dot ball. Back for the punch. Chase for the fielder at the deep cover. Saves the boundary. They are coming back for the second run. Very good save. And successful over for KG. 9 runs under wicket. And the last over. 137 for 5. 22 for Will Smith. Second ball dark for Person. 45 for Sheikh, who missed out his chance to get to 50. 2 sixes and 3 boundaries. Corner got fifth ball dark, and 60 from 36 balls for one Lube with 2 sixes and 7 boundaries. Now Trent Boult will bowl his final over. Goes towards long on to take a single. Wonderful shot from Dewald Brevis. It's a no-look shot for a maximum. Number 6 for the Capitals. First one for Dewald Brevis into the slot, and wonderfully picked by this right-hander. Very much width outside the off stump, got some back to that, but there is protection at the deep cover, just a single. This good shot for single for Rutherford. 9 from the first 4 in this over. his front foot, goes towards point, takes a quick single. Good slower ball from Trent Boult, just 114 Ks. Last ball for Trent Boult. Blockable delivery, goes towards long off, takes a single. 11 from the final over for Trent Boult. 4 overs, 43 runs and a wicket tonight with the ball for him. After 17 overs, Capitals 148 for 5. Rabada will be replaced by Corbin Bosch. Three overs to go in this first innings. Bosch into his third. Rutherford running ball 4. He needs to get some big boundaries for his team. 8.71 the run rate, and the projected score is telling us with the current rate they can go to 174. They need 13 runs per over to get to 187. Very much possible to get to that. Rutherford goes back, and it's big enough to clear the distance into the crowd. Has picked up the length very early. 7-6 for Pretoria Capitals, brings up the 150 as well. 77 meter 6. Pressure on the Capitals. In fact, on the Cape Town. Bit fuller, goes towards the deep mid wicket. Takes just a single. Rashid Khan is there. 155 now. Run rate is just under 9. Both of these two left-hander, in fact, the batter are on 11 from 6 balls with a 6. Brevis got a 6 in the previous over. Rutherford gets a 6 in this over. Now it's time for Brevis to face Corbin Bosch. That's the timeline. 2 sixes in the last 7 deliveries. Back for a punch towards deep point to take a single. Three balls remaining in this 18th. 9 runs so far. That's a huge one. That should be another 6 in this over. 160 out for the Capitals with that second 6 for Brevis. Uppercut goes for a 6 one more time. Consecutive 6s. Fantastic over. 3 6s in that last over. 21 runs from the 18th. 169 for 5. The Capitals.
Super.
35 runs stand from 15 deliveries only. Biggest over of this match so far. 21 in the last over. KG will bowl the next over. It will be his final one. 12 balls remaining in this first innings. Rutherford on strike. 21 to get to 190 from the last 12. It's the Dwayne Pretorius bowling the next one. First ball dispatched for 6. Shelf and Rutherford gets a 6 to start this 19th. Right from the middle of the bat. Over the deep cover, 77 meters 6. Short ball pulled away powerfully. That should be another one. Yes, it is. 180 up. This time 79 meters 6. Low full toss over the deep cover. One more 6. 3 in a row. Shelf and Rutherford in the mood, on fire. Brings up the 50 runs partnership from just 18 deliveries. This time 74 meters 6. One more big shot is tried, way too high and handsome as well. 1, 2, 3, 4 6s in a row. Rutherford 36 from 11 balls only. 327 strike it. 5 6s and 6 singles, no dot ball. 11 balls. 11 scoring shots, and the last one, it was 82 meters 6. 190 up. 200 is on the line to take for the Capitals now. "24 runs, already the biggest over for the Capitals." Rutherford on 36. Oh, that's a block hole delivery. I'll stick that out to take a single. 25 from 5, just 6 runs to get to 200. Still 7 balls to go. That's the line they were looking for. A maroon line after that blue. 25 from 5 deliveries. 21 in the last over, 25 already in this over. So that means they got 46 runs from the last 11 balls. Final ball of this 19th. Should be a wide indeed. Number 7th runs from the extras. Wonderful partnership. 20 balls, 61 runs, 6th wicket partnership. That is incredible. That is some power hitting from Capitals. And the very right time to get that. Still 1 ball to finish the 19th. 26 runs in this over. What a finish they're having, the Pretoria Capitals. Going for the reverse scoop, missed out. Dot ball to finish. 26 runs from the 19th, 195 for 5. Just look at that, 2 tall buildings right at the death. 26 in the last over, 21 from the second last over. 47 runs in the last 12 balls. And time for the final over of this first innings. It's Kagiso Rabada will finish his job with the ball. Time for the final over. 195, 5 runs to get to 200. Good chance for them to get to 210. Rutherford on strike, got 4 sixes in the last over. Fuller length outside the off stump, goes towards mid-off. Takes a single. Brevis on strike. Brevis has cleared that short fine leg and will run away to the fence. .200 is out for the Capitals with that boundary. Number 13th in his first innings. Brevis played that no-look shot way too high. And drop chance. They've taken 2. Corbin Bosch with the default. Missed out the chance to take a wicket in that last ball. Should have been taken. Not that much tough chance, to be honest, but couldn't grab the catch. Unfortunate for KG. Should have taken a wicket in that last ball as well. 7 from the first 3. Tennis ball bouncer, and they have taken a single. Umpire says there's a wide as well. Number 9 runs from the extras. Still 3 balls to go.
Super.
Rutherford on strike outside the off stump. That is another wide. Rutherford goes over the cover and gets a 6. Into the 40s now with that 6, Rutherford. And he has a chance to get to 52 balls and 6 to score for his 50. .75 6. Runs partnership from just 24. Top edge. This time should be gone. Drop chance. Should come back for the second run. Maybe the third. Just 3 runs. So no chance for him to get to 50. 47 now. 214 on the card for 5, and the 80 runs partnership has been completed by these 2. Last ball of this first innings. Brevis on strike. Brevis goes big, and Brevis will get a 6 to finish. What a way to finish it off. 25 runs from the 20th over. 220 on the card. That is a masterclass finish. Last 3 overs. Fabulous finish for Pretoria Capitals. The MI Cape Town, if they want to win, they need 221 to win from their 20 overs. 11.1 will be the required rate for the MI Cape Town.